Well, good morning, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back again. It is November the 6th of 2015. Got another vlog coming for you guys. Don't have too much planned for today, except I found out yesterday from my good friend Tony that all of the fall Windows 10 updates are out. So I'm trying to install that on my Windows 10 system, which is the Dell XPS 8700, because he said he wanted to see that. Unfortunately, I am running into a little bit of a problem here. For some reason, Windows updates are not working today, and I've tried several different things, so I'm going to have to just keep trying. I think maybe too many people are trying to download the update at once. It's like something's trying to go through here. Yeah, for some reason I'm not getting the update at the moment. A lot of times that'll happen when Microsoft puts out a big update. Whoa, gotta adjust the zoom on this one. When Microsoft puts out a large update and too many people try to download it at once, they'll actually block you. So since I didn't initiate it yesterday, I didn't have time. I'm probably have to wait a couple of days before the update will actually even show up on my system. So sorry, Tony, you have to wait a couple more days. I'm trying it on the one downstairs. Now, I'm a Microsoft tester for Windows 10, so I get the insider previews on that one, so that one really won't count because I have all the new builds that come on that. I might try it on my Media Center PC back there, but I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work on that one either yet. But as soon as it comes up on one, I'll try to get that on the video. It's a little after 11 right now. I do have to take Mom to PT today. I think that's probably around 2 or 3. I have to check with her. I've been trying to keep track of the schedule, but she goes so often that there's some days that I forget. But it's usually like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Usually they don't do it on Tuesdays or Thursdays, so that's kind of the days where I have a little bit more time to put up videos, like I did the reviews of those extreme Bluetooth speakers yesterday. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Those are really decent speakers. I know I had a few criticisms about it, and it is true that they do tend to clip if you have the volume turned all the way up, but if you're just in your room and you want to have some like background music at night, I mean, they're perfectly fine for that. But if you really are into high fidelity audio, I would recommend getting something like a Bose system. I know my friend Jonathan has one. I think they cost about $200, but believe me, they're well worth the money. I don't listen to the audio on my phone that much, so it really wouldn't be worth it for me. But like I said, these things work just fine. I love listening to the music, you know, at night, and if I'm not using my stereo, heck, if I fall asleep downstairs and the TV's off, sometimes I'll just set that up with the phone, listen to some classical music, and just take a nap. Well, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. We'll see what the day brings. I also wanted to show you guys a couple of changes I made to my room. As I've stated before, we've been in this house since '99, and this is the original carpet, so a few of the spots on my carpet were starting to look really bad. And of course, it would be a huge undertaking to actually replace the carpet in this room because I'd have to move all my stuff out. So what I decided to do is put some area rugs down. My dad had this one sitting in the garage. I'm probably going to go ahead and nail it down. I got to let it kind of sit like this for a few days because it's been rolled up for quite a number of years. So I kind of got to let all the creases work their way out. And I'll probably put a nail on each end and maybe one in the middle so it doesn't come up. But it's a decent quality rug, and it definitely matches the rest of my room. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this one here, but my dad also had this little area rug, and I just decided to put it in front of the bed. They're actually really decent quality. I mean, this thing is thick. I'm not even sure where he got it, but it was brand new. It was hardly ever used. I think he may have had it in his massage room for a time, but you know, it wasn't very long. And what I'll probably wind up doing is, again, if I do decide to keep it here, is probably put a nail here, and then maybe a nail at the end, because what tends to happen is when I'm rolling with this chair, if you're sitting in it, it'll tend to bind up a little bit. So I got to find some way to attach them. You know, it's a quick fix for right now. Maybe eventually I'll be able to replace this rug. The rest of it really isn't too bad in too bad a shape. I have these here because when I'm rolling around with the chair over the years, if I showed you under this, the carpet's almost bare because I was constantly rolling, and it was the same right here. I just saw my cat Simon walk out of the room. And this is really the only area where the carpet's still bare, but again, the carpet here is not in bad shape. To be perfectly honest, I really don't sit over here that much, so the carpet really hasn't had much of a chance to wear out. Alright guys, I was just perusing my local Craigslist and I found what I think would be a pretty decent deal. These are 2 Dell Optiplex 755 towers. Let me see, what do they have in them? They have 160 gigabyte hard drives and 4 gigabytes of RAM. And they also have dedicated video cards, but I'm not exactly sure what cards they are. See, it comes with Windows XP codes, no operating systems loaded. The computers only come with power cords. This is funny, not included are monitor, keyboard, mouse, and loaded operating system. And he did say the front left USB port is broken on the computer on the left, but the guy is only asking $30 a piece for them. It didn't leave any number, only an email address, so I've sent this person an email to see if maybe I can go and look at them later on today. I mean, even with the one broken USB port, if I could get a deal on these, maybe I'll offer them like $40 for the pair. Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad of a deal. I could definitely find some uses for these. And the same guy also had listed these two. These are Optiplex 745 towers. These are a little bit older, and these don't have the RAM or the hard drive. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. Hopefully he gets back to me. I gave him my phone number, my cell phone number, and told him to text me if they were still available. And these were just posted late last night, so I can't imagine they wouldn't still be available. And luckily, they are right near where I live, so yeah, you might be seeing these later on. Not sure, but we'll see what happens. Hey guys, I'm just sitting in here watching some TV with Mom, and this is what Simon likes to do. He likes to sit on this little end table, which is actually a filing cabinet, and he just loves me to pet him. And he actually goes back and forth. He'll go on Mom, then he'll come back here. He's almost like a little boomerang. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah, we don't know what we're going to do when Mom goes back to work, because he spends like every waking minute that she's home on her or near her. Isn't that right, you stinker? Oh, now he's going over back to the chair. Alright, guys. So I decided to try and update my HP quad-core system. I know I've shown you this before, but it's been a while. I actually haven't used it in a while. I wanted to see if this one would actually update the latest Windows 10 version, the fall update that came out. And sure enough, it looks like it is. Looks like it's that one right there, the KB3106932. I'm not sure why my XPS over there is not updating right now. I'll have to dig a little bit deeper into that, but I'll update it on this one first, and we'll see if this one accepts. And if this one does, I'll go ahead and try it on there later. I actually prefer doing it on this computer, seeing as this isn't my daily machine. That way, if there are any glitches, I'll know it before I upgrade my main rig. But like I said before, this one I mainly use for, it's a media center PC. I usually use it to watch DVDs, maybe stream Netflix when I'm sitting over here. And for those of you that have never actually seen this computer before, this one is an AMD Phenom X4 840T running at 2.9 gigahertz. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it has a 64-bit operating system, and it is of course Windows 10 Home. This computer also has 2 500 gigabyte hard drives, if you can see it right there. Originally, this computer actually had a 1 terabyte hard drive, but it was bad, so I decided to replace it with 2 500 gig drives that I actually had sitting around. This computer actually came from a, I don't want to say it was a garage sale, actually, from a neighbor of mine. He was having a garage sale, and I asked him, do you have any computers that you're looking to sell? And he's like, well, yeah, my dad's got a few old towers, so he brought them by, and this was one of those towers. I think I paid him like $30 for this, and I knew when I got it, it had some issues, and luckily it just wound up being a bad hard drive, because these also have those notorious, I think the name is Pendragon motherboards, and they tend to give a lot of issues. I've actually seen 2 or 3 of these myself come through my shop, and yeah, the motherboards were totally shot, but luckily there are no problems with this one. I do periodically run hardware tests on this, and everything seems to be functioning normally. So I'm going to go ahead and let the updates finish on this, and we'll see if they take. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Sorry about the wind noise, guys, but I've been running around the house and I'm really hot at the moment. But as you can see, it looks like the update worked successfully. So yeah, I'm glad it worked on here. I'm going to work with this computer a little bit more and make sure there aren't any weird quirks with this fall update, and then I'll go ahead and upgrade the XPS 8700, provided it lets me, a little later on today. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to head out. It is an absolutely beautiful day here, really hot. It's like 80 degrees. Can't believe it. The update for the fall Windows 10 fall update went smoothly on my home theater PC. No problems whatsoever. I'm doing it now on my Dell downstairs, or my Toshiba satellite laptop downstairs, and that one seems to be working smoothly. I absolutely still cannot see it on the Dell XPS 8700. I've tried everything, so I might just have to wait another day or so. Hopefully the update will pop up in Windows updates. Well, I want to head into my car real quick. I need to take out my little dash cam here because we've been using my mom's car a lot, and it's really not getting much use in here, and I just realized I left the thing on yesterday, so that is not good. I don't want to wear this out. These things get really expensive. For you guys that haven't seen the video, this is all it is. Just a little pony dash cam. You can see right there. They call it a professional dash cam. I mean, it's okay. It's not the greatest quality. It is one of the original ones, so you know, it is what it is. It's got 1080p recording capabilities, but it doesn't really do a very good job at night. At night you can barely see anything, but that's okay because I don't really drive much at night anyway. I'm gonna go and load this in Mom's car in a few minutes, and we're gonna head out. Wow, I'm just looking. I guess my dad picked up some more diamond plate. He's been using this in the 46 Plymouth to put like right where the door jamb is, and it actually looks really good. I'm really impressed. He is so good with cars. Anything to do with cars, he can fix it, he can upgrade it. I just wish I was that good. I've tried. He's tried to teach me to be a mechanic, but the best I can do is I can do oil changes, I can change brakes, I can replace like shocks and struts, but that's about it. So I do a walk around real quick. I want to see, we are actually going to be having a party here in the next week or so, and we're going to be using the fire pit, so I want to see if I have any kindling I can use. Wow. We're really going to have to clean this patio again. Take a look at this, guys. Yeah, that's a mess and a half. Leaves are just blowing over everywhere. We're finally getting... And it's not even a lot of foliage yet. I mean, the leaves are just starting to die off on that tree. And the beech tree over there, there's only a couple that are actually turned yet. It's just been so hot around here. Let's see if we got any kindling. Oh, we got one little branch here. Go ahead and put that over here. I did collect some kindling last time, so worst comes to worst, I can use that. Let's see what else we got here. And I'm losing the dash cam. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just another stick. Thought it was like a bug or something. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. We're going to head out and get some lunch. So talk to you guys a little bit later. All right, so the dash cam is all set up. The one thing I don't like about these cars, the way they have the mirrors, the dash cam should theoretically be up here, but the problem is I don't have enough clearance between the back of the mirror and the actual mounting suction cup, so unfortunately that's about as high as I can go. It gets okay viewing angles, but unfortunately if you look closely, you can see it still gets the top of the hood of the car, so it is what it is. We make do with what we have. Alright guys, so I just dropped Mom off at physical therapy, and I came over here by my house to see. I saw a garage sale sign earlier, but I kind of figured they'd be shut up, and sure enough it ended at 2 o'clock and it's now about 5 after 3. But I was able to talk to the guy that was doing the garage sale, and he said they're going to be open tomorrow around 8:30. I didn't really want to get into what he had for sale, because I could tell he had already put everything away for the night. And I realized you guys can't really see my face. That's a little better. So I'll check that out tomorrow. Hopefully he's got something good. I've been to this house in previous years, and he's usually okay. He's got a lot of older collectible stuff, but a couple of times I bought some vacuums and some steam cleaners from him, so I'm hoping he may have something like that. And I got one other thing to show you guys today. Check this out. That's right, guys. I actually picked up a computer tower from my local thrift store. The first time in a long time. I couldn't believe they actually had it. This is a Dell Inspiron 531S. The S is because it's the AMD version. It's got an AMD Athlon 64X2 5200 processor, so decent CPU. It's dual core. See, it came with Windows Vista. It's got the 2 audio ports on front, headphone, microphone, 2 front USB 2.0 ports, and under the flap, it actually does have a memory card reader. It looks like a 12-in-1 memory card reader, though I think that was added. From what I've seen of these, they usually don't come with those. It may have, I'm not sure, but I think that may have been added later on. Under here is the dual-layer DVD burner, and you can see I paid a whopping $20 for it, and they always mark them as parts, but I did try it out there, and it did at the very least post, so that's definitely a good sign. You can see the ports here. We have VGA, 4 more USB, got a Ethernet port that's probably a 10100, might be a gigabit port, I'm not sure. Your various array of audio ports for surround sound functionality, and a lonely half-height modem on the bottom, and then of course your skinny power supply. Go ahead and show you guys what it looks like inside as well. Alright, taking a look inside, first off you can see we have a ACBell, and let's see if there's a rating on this. 120 watt power supply, so not that big, but definitely enough for a micro tower like this. It does have a Western Digital Caviar drive. It is a Western Digital Caviar 320, so 320 gig hard drive. And let's see if we got a date on here. I don't see a date, but I do believe this is the original drive. That's what many of these came with. The RAM has been upgraded. The first 2 are 512 megabyte sticks, and the last 2 are 1 gig sticks. So this has a total of 3 gigabytes of RAM. You can see it is very dusty, but everything moves. The fan's in good shape. And of course, more important than that, the capacitors are also in good shape. I don't see anything bulging. I'm not surprised. This particular year usually did not have any issues with capacitor plague. I have had a few of these in the past, and they're generally pretty reliable systems, even though they're small form factor. Here you can see you have the case fan, which is also in good shape. So yeah, all in all, not a bad score for $20. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here for today. I'll probably do a separate video on that computer once I get home and get to test it a little bit more. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.